I think that I got to the exposure when, you know, I didn't have people just to help me like write songs or record myself or make beats for myself. So I had to learn to do that myself. So like understanding like that knowledge structure of like just having to go out there and get it yourself. I guess I began to start creating my own identity through like doing everything by myself. So like everything just being self-produced. Through there, it just kind of started, you know, from, you know, that type of transition of just having to learn to do it on your own. That kind of played a major role into my music making.
Every day, another artist overcomes an obstacle. But what is an obstacle? An obstacle can be fear, doubt, anxiety, and these are the things that live inside of us.
My ear first, then I can hear these words that are calling me, connecting me to my destiny. From my destiny, I can hear the rest in me, so it can finally form the rest of me. Cause I got a lot to do with my destiny. I gotta embrace my art that is destined me to this new world, a new height. I gotta show you around my whole new life, that got me thinking in a new light. This is why I walk in dual lies that I used to got me through the night. And Lucifer, you cannot touch me tonight. I gotta move, I gotta go to my artistic line. I gotta walk this line and get to this other time. This other time is where my heart and soul resides. This here holds the key to my creative mind. So if you don't see me, man, this is why. You gotta alienate some things in your life. I'm going away and I'm never coming back again. My heart is set on the world and the future, man. If I should die, then you'll see me in another life. But it's time for me to walk my artistic line. I'm going away and I'm never coming back again. My heart is set on the world and the future, man. If I should die, then you'll see me in another life. But it's time for me to walk my artistic line. This song is dedicated to all the artists out there. Hey yo, man, I walk this line in the cold this time, when people lose their mind and get sucked into their darkest times. But in my darkest times, man, I write my best rhymes. My creative spirit, nah, it will never die. I dig it deep so I can see my own insides. This is why you can never hurt my pride. You don't know who I am from the inside. My organs that I hold help me make my morals grow. So in the end, man, this is how the story goes. I got a journey cause this is where my life flows. If you feel me, you will do the same thing. Even Jesus walked to get to better things. I'm going away and I'm never coming back again. My heart is set on the world and the future, man. If I should die, then you'll see me in another life. But it's time for me to walk my artistic line. I'm going away and I'm never coming back again. My heart is set on the world and the future, man. If I shall die, then you'll see me in another life. But it's time for me to walk my artistic line. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, sure. Sick. I don't know, I think music and art is like the easiest way to like, you know, well, I mean, obviously to express yourself, but it's like, I feel like you really like, you go against like all that corporate stuff. I mean, you still have to deal with it later, but it's like you feel like you're not, when you're making these things, you're not like fully or at all restricted.
It's pure. It's always going to be pure, no matter what, whether it's crap or whether it's brilliant. It's always pure. You know, you'll never get a fake result from it unless you're, of course,
unless you're being fake about it.
Unless you're being fake about it.
Then you shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
You think you can get that pro? You still can't. Okay, cool. I don't think this one's. Oh, he's just setting it up. He's just setting it up, right? Okay.
2 months before the project actually commenced, or rather, you know, like the actual days of recording commenced, Yuki had come up to me and said, "I got these guys. It's like they're like a rap group, and they're gonna be mixing with like a rock band, and they want us to run live sound for it." And I was just like, all right, cool, man, let's do it, because I know that anything he's a part of, it's going to be interesting, And then as soon as he said, oh, by the way, he had the first meeting with you guys, and he ended up saying, oh, by the way, they want us to record the day too, and that's when I went like, really? I was like, oh, this is going to be really interesting. So we're doing live sound and recording it. This is going to be something really cool.
Hey, last word is life. It's me when the day turned night, action night. So thank God I was in the right. It's me when the day turned night.
First, I have to be honest, first meeting, I was really not that into it. I mean, I was just being professional, just do my work and just get the hell out of there, kind of thing. But, when I started to talk with J.Smith and, all those brothers, Avantist brothers, everybody was really into what they're doing, and I'm a really private person, I'm really distant with, personal people's relationship, but, I really like people who's really into art, so same thing with Vinnie, I become best friend immediately with those guys because they're living with something that they believe in.
Her electric vibe. Her electric vibe. I need it in my life. Her electric vibe. It was something about her vibe that came and changed my mind, that made me reshape my face for the footprint she would place, from the way she graces place. Golly, like her angel face made me wanna give it a taste. I sat back and treasured her space, but my eyes never left her face. She been gone at another place in this world that she kept safe. This is where I would vacate and relax my mind. I fell in love with this intricate time, complex and uniquely bind. I couldn't stop her uncanny vibe, shine bright and wrote our life. This is how we decided to unite, like a match ignited our sight to the blueprint plan of a life. And this is how she entered my life, blinding me with her electric light. So thank God I was in the right place to be when the day turned night. Her face, her vibe took me by surprise. The way she glides totally flipped my mind. The color of her eyes, bright in the darkest skies. The mood was right. Time to fade to the right, so I approached her kind and gave her a small chime. She waved in reply with those lovely eyes. Now I could not lie. She had me hypnotized. I had to find what drove me to her vibe, cause her vibe was the thing that knocks me clean. She had me hearing things, she had me lost, she had me gone. From the way she greeted me to what can this be you done to me? I just can't shake it off. This 6 foot dame with the zip-like frame, her lure is killing me. Now I'm moving close to hear her name. It sounds like he's been placed. He says it's so sick to hear it sang in perfect harmony. It keeps me going, it keeps me sane from a world that's fading away. Now what can this be you done to me? I just can't shake it off. We to a visible groove. She's got the place to tune, and we rock from the way she drops. The smoothest tip she's got, cause she's got my heart stopped. I cannot form a thought the way she's pouring her sounds into my brain. We'll have you going into the way she lays the track so slowly until you say your name. She's so adoring. Her body glows the ray she gazed and gave me back. My heart would play back. Now hey there, Sam girl, with your electric vibe, you got those filter thighs and oscillator rise. We modulate and conversate to perfect pitch. Our lives we're one more sound away until we gotta make. Now hey there, Sam girl, with your electric vibe, you got those filter thighs and oscillator rise. We modulate and conversate to perfect pitch. Our lives we're one more sound away until we gotta make. Got kind of crazy there. No, that was just like manslaughter right there. You were trying to butcher my performance right there.